Okay, this is the P1 paper from January 2024. It's question number 4, and this is an algebraic expressions question. It's all to do with index laws, and then also the second part is quadratics, trying to solve a quadratic. So let's have a look at part A, and you need to have gone back and done all of this style of question, whether they quite often do it with 2 to the x or with 3 to the x, where what we're going to do is in this question write everything in terms of 2 to the x. So if I'm looking at the expression I'm starting off with, it's 2 times 4 to the x minus 2 to the x plus 3 equals 17 times 2 to the x minus 1 minus 4. And what I need to do is to look at anything that's not already in terms of 2's, which that isn't, and immediately change that and make that powers of 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say this is 2 times 2 squared to the x minus, I'm not going to do anything else particularly quickly here. And I've got lots of stages to do, so let's just do them really slowly. Be careful about our timesing and our x's and not getting confused between those. And then let's start now using our indices laws. So this is 2 multiplied by this thing here. I can swap around and I can say it's 2 to the x to the power of 2 here. And what I'm going to do is start breaking up the idea that 2 to the x plus 3 is 2 to the x multiplied by 2 to the 3. Remember that we have, when we're doing our powers, if you multiply two things together, we add the powers. Same thing with the next one here. I'm going to call this 17, 2 to the x and 2 to the minus 1, all minus 4 there. If that's too much for you, just jump down to the second part and just have a go at doing the second part. You don't need to get every mark of every question. But once you have got it written down like this, then my whole idea of getting everything in terms of 2 to the x is I can now replace 2 to the x with p. That's what they asked me to do in the question. So I've got 2p squared minus 2 to the 3 is 8. So 8p, that's 8, and that's going to be p, equals 17 times 2 to the minus 1 is 17 over 2p minus 4. And we're nearly there now. We've just got to tidy all this up. So multiply everything by 2. I'm going to get 4p squared. I'm going to get 16p. I'm going to get 17p minus 8. And then rearranging that, we know what we're trying to get it to. 4p squared minus 33p plus 8 equals 0, which is what they were asking me to do in that first part there. That might be beyond some of you. That's absolutely fine. No problem with that. It then says, so now solve this equation, which really means solving this equation. We'll solve it for p, and then we'll put the substitution back in. So at this stage here, you can stick it into quadratic formula if you want to. It's not a very easy factorization to do. You can use the AC method. Go back and look at other videos that I've done on factorizing this quadratic. But whichever way round we do this, we want to end up with our two solutions here of p working out to be equal to a quarter, or p working out to be equal to 8. And then it's remembering that that's 2 to the x equals a quarter, or 2 to the x equals 8. One of those is relatively straightforward. I would hope that you would know that x equals 3, 2 cubed is equal to 8. And that was quite difficult. I guess the way of thinking about it is that a quarter is 1 over 2 squared, which is 2 to the minus 2. So from that we can get that x works out to be equal to minus 2. Not a very easy question at all. As I say, go away and have a look at other questions on the channel where we get a 2 to the x or a 3 to the x. Practice them and then use your exam skills to say, I'll get as close to that as I can, but certainly I can go on and get those 3 marks afterwards. Okay, hopefully that will make sense to everyone.